it's me, Audra. Welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, I'm not sure how you got here, but certainly I'm glad you came. And if you are new here, well, you're in for a treat. All right, if you enjoy chaotic, frenetic energy, you like beauty, you like horror, and a little bit of commentary thrown in between, then I suggest you go on ahead and subscribe for the low, low price of $0. I will tell you a random fact about myself. Now, as we are entering the end of the year, I have discovered a random box of memories, and I thought it would be fun to share them with you throughout the rest of this year. Who knows? It might become a yearly thing. Every spooky season, I share with you my strange, sad memories. They're not sad. Okay, hold on, here we go. So memory number one that I found in my Boxo stuff is the festival guide for Together as One, the 2001 New Year's Eve party that was held at the Los Angeles Coliseum and Sports Arena December 31st, 2000. This was a big deal, okay? This was a big deal because we were convinced that like the world was gonna just like bloop. So, and now, anyway, here is the booklet. Yes, yes. So I wanted to let you know what DJs were there so that we could have some fun. And I can let you know who I saw spin. BT, I did see spin. DJ Dan, I also saw spin. Christopher Lawrence, Donald Glaude, I saw Donald Glaude spin. Sandra Collins, Bad Boy Bill, T1000, Richard Humpty Vision, Mars, Doran, DJ Huggy. That was in the Coliseum. Hardcore was The Predator, Omar Santana, which I didn't go anywhere in here, so let's just be honest, because I did not see Delirium, Rob G, Ron Decor, Tron, Demigod, Capsule, Lost Boy, or Static, but if you were going to go into the jungle room, which I did a little bit, but I didn't go into the jungle or the hip hop room, but if you were into jungle, Aphrodite, Diesel Boy, Bad Company, Mystical Influence, hip hop, we had Cool Keith, the world famous Beat Junkies, and we had Hometown Heroes, and then we had the Sports Arena. This is where everything gets crazy. I know you're like, Audra, we don't care about your memories, but I do. So Armand Van Helden, who I saw spin, and I had my head on the speaker while he was spinning, and this was just amazing. This is actually really cool to kind of go back and look at it and see like all of this information. Anyway, what are we here with today, Audra? Besides your weird ass memories, today is the Bops and Flops. So for those of you who are new, the Bops and Flops is a little bit like favorites and fails, like a lot of other beauty creators do. However, one of the biggest differences I think in mine is that I'm constantly going through my own collection to see if I still like stuff. So I'll go back to other Bops and Flops and see if I still like those things, use them again. It keeps me accountable for the stuff that I have. It also keeps me mindful of stuff that I'm bringing into my collection. So before we get started, I did want to go ahead and say, I know you're like, we're like 17 minutes into this. It's not 17 minutes, but anyways. But before we get started, I did want to go ahead and say, I started putting together an actual format for this thing. I know, I'm trying to be like good at this, but I started putting together an actual format, one, because it helps me, but two, it kind of helps y'all out as well, and then I can easily go back and see what it is that I got and when, and remind myself to use certain things. So let's finally get started, and we're gonna start with subscriber gifts. So this month I did get a fabulous subscriber gift from Jill, and I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all. So first of all, I got this super adorable Halloween card, which I just absolutely adore. It's so freaking cute. I am so happy. And the quick note is I found this card and had to share it with you. Hopefully it makes you laugh too. And it really did. Honestly, when I got this, I was not having the greatest of days. And so thank you, Jill, for that. Also, she was kind enough to make me 2 masks. This one is Binks. And I'm just like, this is so freaking cute. Like, I can't handle it. It's so adorable. And then the other one is Care Bears. You'd have to have been here for a while to understand it, but I freaking love the Care Bears. I think that, you know, some of the first horror truly that I did see, if you'd have to know the Care Bears movies, but they're terrifying. So thank you so much, Jill. I truly appreciate it. Anybody who wants to send anything, you don't have to, but I do keep my P.O. box down there, and maybe you will show up in next month's subscriber gifts, part of the Bops and Flops. I am thirsty. All right, so the next portion we're going to talk about is PR. One of the big reasons I wanted to go ahead and do this is because I want to make sure that one, I do try out all the, like the PR that I get that I'm interested in trying out, and then that way we can get a review on it later. But two, I just want y'all to know what actually comes in here as PR, so that if you see I'm using it, you know that that's PR. Future, down the line, whatever. Some of this, the items that I'm talking about will be linked below. Some of them are affiliate links in which I do earn a small commission. If that makes you uncomfortable, you don't have to use those. You can shop the way that you normally shop. But if you'd like to, that helps support the channel. That's awesome sauce. The other ones aren't affiliate links. And there's like a little that denotes that it is an affiliate link. All right, let's get started. All right, sorry if I'm shifting throughout this because let me just tell you, like, I'm not as prepared as I appear to be. So we're gonna go ahead and start with beauty makeup. Well, makeup PR, because all I get is beauty PR. So we're gonna go ahead and start with this. If you have not seen this, this is the Nomad Cartagena Magica palette. I did do a first impressions with this one, but I do want to bring this and show this that I did get it as PR because I want to be reminding myself to use this palette a few more times in the upcoming months so that I can form a full opinion on it and give you a full detailed review on it, and perhaps my next Bops and Flops. Keep me accountable. So this is from Nomad Cosmetics. I actually really enjoyed playing with this. It's gonna give you more sunsetty looks, which I enjoyed greatly. The sunrise, the sunset. I had some fun with this. I think I'm pretty sure I have a look on Instagram with it. If you're not following me on Instagram, you can, because I totally forgot to tell you. Here are my socials. So anyway, we went down memory lane and I completely got off my track. But yeah, here are my socials. Follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter. Let's be friends. All right. Next up in PR, beauty-wise, I did get the clean canvas from Gerard Cosmetics. Now, it is too soon to tell. It's the clean canvas eye base. Today, I'm actually using two of them. I'm using the one in Cocoa, and let me make sure I have this the right way. I'm using the one in Cocoa, and then I also use the one in Medium to create this kind of halo eye, this kind of witchy thing. So I did that. Speaking of witches, okay, wait, don't get mad. It's not my middle finger on purpose. I'm not trying to be rude, but look at that. Isn't that fun? All right, anyway, it says witch if you didn't see that. But both of these are like, I am surprised. It's too soon to tell, which is going to be another section, but I'm surprised. But so far, I really like them. There's a lot of product in here. They're good for 12 months, I believe. Let me go double check. But I feel like they're good for 12 months. You only need one of these, but if you get more than one, I mean, okay. But I am really excited about them. At first, when Jen reached out and she's like, hey, would you like to receive this? I was like, sure. And what's funny about this is I've significantly changed my mind about eye primer because I used to think it was just like, who cares? You know, like who cares? Who needs this? Who cares? We're just making up makeup steps. And it turns out, and this is the packaging that it comes in, which is actually super duper cute. This one is in Fair, and I'm gonna be passing this along to my dear friend Emily because I don't need Fair, but she will. And I thought it would be so much fun to have these. So when she reached out to me, I'm trying to tell a story in a linear path. Ghosts. But when she reached out to me, I was actually like, you know, I have changed my mind about eye primer. I used to not like it as much, but now I'm just, as I started playing with the Devil's Primer, the JCat eye primer, I really started to realize how nice it is and how it makes like your eyeshadow application easier. And that's the thing that I do love about it. For me, it's not even about oil or anything like that because I have really, really weird eyelids. I'm telling y'all, I really do. I have weird eyelids where even if I don't use a base, all of this just stays. It doesn't crease, it doesn't get weird, it doesn't get gross. I don't know why my eyes are like this. I cannot explain it. But what I like about the eye primer so far is that it does make it easier for me to apply my eyeshadow, and also like I can make cool ass shapes and like go with this shape instead of just like randomly doing whatever I do. So far it's cool and I'm really excited. I believe it's $21. I'm gonna have prices of things here of how much everything is. So then that way I don't have to try to remember things off the top of my head because my ADHD doesn't like that. All right, y'all, I swear if my head wasn't attached, I don't know where it would be. Like, this is ridiculous. All right, so next up, I did receive some PR from Stylovana. I do have a affiliate code and link from them if you would like to use that. I have not used everything in here yet, so just, you know that. They are Korean skincare. One of the things that I love, if you don't know that, is like very beautiful, simple, easy skincare. And I really like Korean skincare, having grown up overseas. I just find that the ingredients are nicer to my skin. And for persons of color, interestingly, it seems to work a lot better and I don't seem to have as many issues with it. Now, that's not everything. My skin's oily, so listen, we have different skin. So I did receive 5 items from them. The first, which I have used, is the Sunjung Foam Cleanser. This is from Etude House. Here's what I'm gonna say. It is a nice cleanser. Listen, cleansers are nice. They do whatever it is that they do. No, I'm just kidding. They cleanse your skin. I don't find that there's a huge difference in most cleansers for me. I like a good cleanser, as anyone does. This one foams nicely, so that's cool. I probably have too many cleansers at this point, and I'll form a better opinion at a later date. They also sent over the Daily Serum Trial Kit, which I haven't even opened this yet. It is still sealed on one side, so good times there. It's still sealed. I haven't even tried this yet, but this is from iUnique, and I'm really excited to try this. I don't know what's inside of it yet. Let's go ahead and see what's inside. Like, why am I withholding information? Let's look at it. Let's bust it open. One thing I can say about these services is they're not messing around when it comes to putting like all of the protections on it, but these are them. I have a I cannot say this word, Galactomyces Energy Serum. It also has the Tea Tree Relief Serum and the iUnique Propolis Vitamin Synergy Serum, which I actually already have the large size of that serum. So I may just add that to a giveaway. They also sent over the Isntree Hyaluronic Acid Aqua Gel Cream, which I'm not sure if I'm gonna like it yet, but we're gonna find out. It's gonna be a good time. And the next thing here is going to be the 9 Wishes Ampule Serum Collagen Lifting Anti-Wrinkle. So we have that, and I don't know if you can see it with these lights. And finally, they sent over the Rose Galactomyces Essential Toner, which is the big size. So you know what? Listen, you know where I'm going with that. So here's this for you all, and I'm really excited to try everything. I don't know how I've fallen into this skincare magic place, but I'm kind of excited about it because your girl loves skincare. I love taking care of my skin. It's kind of a nice thing to do for myself. It makes me feel good. That's why I enjoy it. It makes me feel good. I get to like rub on my face and pretend I'm a rich girl and that life is wonderful and that the world is not on fire. All right, final piece of PR. I know y'all are like, bitch, didn't you say you don't get PR? Listen, we're not gonna argue, okay? The next thing I wanted to go ahead and talk about, this shit is bougie, okay? This is bougie, all right? So, Elevazione contacted me and was wondering if they could send me some of their fantastic skincare, which is centered around the designs of Salvador Dali. So this is gonna be, quite honestly, some of the most beautiful packaging I've ever seen in my life for skincare. And here we go. So first is the Time Stops Repair Your Youth Milk Cleanser and Toner Set. This is what it looks like on the outside. Bam. But when you open her, listen. Do you see how pretty that is? Ugh. Yeah, this is really beautiful. These are the products. I am looking forward to trying these as well. Then next up, they also sent me the Time Stops Repair Your Youth Eye Blast Calming Cream. Yes, I know it's ironic that I just recently had a video talking about youth and how it's wasted on the young and how I like being old, and here I am with all this age-defying products, but it is what it is. And here's the thing, I don't actually believe in age-defying skincare. I just believe in skincare. Even if it says age-defying, I don't think it is. It just makes my skin look good, and that's what I'm gonna judge it on. So here's this. Super cute. Again, gorgeous packaging. I'm way into it. It's really pretty. All right, and then the next thing we have, there's a little bit more. We're almost finished, I promise. They're like, we are 30 minutes in this video. We haven't even gotten to your bops and flops. I know, I'm getting there. All right, so then we also have the Night Fix Restoring Night Cream with Capsule C+. This is it. It's like a little egg. So let me do this. That is so pretty. All right, and then here's the actual outside of the box. It's the outside of the box. And finally, they sent over the Gala Results Box Age Beautifully Capsule A++ technology. This is what it looks like. And then let's open it. And yes, I know. This is really beautiful stuff. Like, I don't even know what I'm gonna do with myself with all of this ish. All right, so that is all the PR for this month, some of which I've tried, some of which I haven't tried yet. And I just like to go ahead and do this at the beginning because then at least that way it's very transparent, and moving forward when I try the products, when I talk about them, you know I got them in PR. I'll refer you back using a card. All right, now we are getting into the nitty gritty of this video. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get some coffee before we get started because I'm in that kind of mood. All right, so now that I have picked up my giant ass cup of coffee, my mom got this for me because my mom is just a peach. So let's go ahead and go into the Too Soon to Tell. Now, Too Soon to Tell are products that I have recently brought into my collection, and I don't really know exactly how I feel about them yet. I've been playing with them a little bit, but it's too soon for me to give you an actual evaluation. Like, I've been able to use most of these items once or twice, so it's not fair for me to sit here and do like a whole review on something that I haven't used enough to tell you whether or not it's awesome. I just feel a certain type of way about that. Like, you can't use something twice. For me personally, I can't use something twice and then tell you it's amazing, because like, I could use it a third time and hate it. And I've done that. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. We're gonna actually start with skincare. One of these items you've already seen before, which was the Etude House Foam Cleanser. It's too soon to tell, and the reason I say that, even though it is a cleanser, this one was from the Stylovana PR. The reason I say it's too soon to tell is because I've only used it a handful of times. And here's the thing for me about skincare, I preferably like to use this about 3 weeks before I really give an evaluation. And I know I'm like, cleanser is cleanser, but I wanna make sure it doesn't irritate my skin in any way, wanna make sure it's not drying, all that kind of good stuff. So far it is really mild, and it has been moisturizing to my skin. It has been nice and effective in being the second cleanse when I do that, and it's been okay as a first cleanse as well, but it is too soon for me to tell you exactly how I feel about it. I don't think it has a smell. I used it today and I can't remember if it smells like anything, so that leads me to believe it doesn't smell like anything, but I could be wrong. So we'll be back with a review on this next month to let you know exactly how I felt about this, so we'll see. All right. Another skincare item that I want to talk about is the Cashapp Advanced Snail 96 Mucin Power Essence. This one's from Cashapp. This one I got from Yes Style. I just recently started using this. I do, so far, like, it feels so nice on my skin, and I feel like I used it today, and I feel like my skin is like just kind of radiant as fuck. Like, am I wrong? I don't think I'm wrong. Like, I feel like my skin, it's not just a highlighter, yo. It's not just a highlighter. Like, I feel like my skin is genuinely like giving off a glow, and I'm like, Snail Mucin? Hey, boo. So I will be able to let you know more about this when I've used it more, because I did have some breakouts. A lot of that was coming from my period, and I also try to wait until after my period is over before I start new skincare. I know, weird, right? But hormones do a lot of weird things, so being on my period can negatively or positively impact my review of skincare, so I try to make sure that I'm not on it. So when I try new stuff, I have since learned that, and I am really trying to stick to that, so then that way I'm giving you the review based on like my skin in its happiest, like normal condition, and not when it's all inflamed from hormones. All right. The next items are all makeup, and I'm going to go ahead and touch it here. So, Too Soon to Tell are going to be the Gerard Cosmetics Clean Canvas eye bases. So far I actually really like them, but I am going to say this is only the second time I have used them. I really enjoy it so far. I know you're like, well, what else would you need to know about an eye base? Anything you can, but one of the things I really do like about these is that there is the cocoa for those of us with deeper, richer skin tones. And I'm living for that. This is what it looks like up front. I'm absolutely living for that because it's so annoying how many eye bases don't have rich skin in mind. And I'm gonna say that, like, I'm not being funny. A lot of them, even ones that I think are supposed to be kind of hitting us in that spot, don't. And just to give you just a little bit of an idea, I'm gonna put some on my hand here so that you can see what I'm talking about. I could actually use a lot more than that. I'm just being an asshole. I'm like, I wanna conserve it because I love it. But this is the tone that it ends up on my skin. So I just kind of wanted to show that to you. So it is nice to be able to do an eyeshadow look with it not being a stark contrast. The other reason that's important is because, like, let's say you just forget a little spot or a little smudgy right there. It's not so obvious as it is with a white base, which many of these are. So far I'm enjoying them. I'll have more thoughts on these for you next time around, and thank you, Jen, for sending those. The next things we're gonna go ahead and talk about is the BH Cosmetics Paradise Set Hydrating Setting Spray. Okay, y'all, I used this one time and okay, so first of all, I'm not a setting spray bitch, okay? Such good fucking coffee. Now, the biggest reason I don't tend to enjoy setting spray, for me personally, is because a lot of them are always filled with like an oil or some kind of shiny base that makes my skin very irritated and sticky and uncomfortable, and that's why I don't like most setting sprays. And I've even tried just getting like face mist just to like put something on top of it, and I haven't found anything. I am so freaking shocked that this was so nice. And I was like, what, girl, what? Who are you? What's your name? Can we be friends? Like, I'm gonna go ahead and put it on right now. It's actually very pretty. First, let me hide my coffee because I don't want to spritz this into my coffee. And I really like the sprayer as well. The nozzle is quite nice. I feel like I get a nice even spray. Ooh, y'all. And it smells like coconuts. But I really liked this one. I was like, it smells good, it sprays well. Like, there's no spittle spray, which is important to me. It's important to me to not have spittle spray. Like, this is what, like, look. Aha! Am I a radiant as a bitch? I'm more radiant than I was before. Y'all, this is too much. Like, I can't be winding around looking like the most radiant bitch in the entire, but I can, and I'm going to. But I'm really surprised by this. I'm gonna be using this more to let you know how I feel on final recommendation on it. But I really, really find this very impressive. I like it a lot. It's quite lovely, smells good, sprays well. All right, next up, I picked this up during the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty sale, which is the MAC Extended Play Gigaback Lash. And I like this so far. I've used it like a handful of times. Someone told me, I think it was Toya Pete's 96, who told me, hey, you can actually use this, and what you do is you put this on first and then you can put on a different mascara to help you out. I'm also really looking forward to trying the Uoma Beauty mascara because it's said to really be for persons of color, because our lashes are actually different, and I bet y'all didn't know that, but they are. So I'm really looking forward to trying that as well. But so far, the one time, I think I've used it one time, I did like that it wasn't very clumpy and it was easy to separate the lashes, but I'm gonna have to give you a full review on this at a later date and time. I'm gonna try it by itself, and I'm also gonna try it as like a primer, you know, like the pre-show. Is that right? Pre-show. All right, next up we have the Becca Skin Love Brighten and Blur Primer. I also picked this up during the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty sale. I have not used this enough for sure to say whether or not, but I like it so far. It's nice. It is very perfumed though, okay? It is perfumed, so don't be getting on that shit being like, you didn't say it smelled like anything. It does, it's perfumed, but the weird thing about it is, it's more perfumed in here, and then you get it out, and then once you spread it on your face, it seems to diffuse, the scent seems to diffuse. But for those of you that are fragrant adverse or have allergies, I would not recommend that you even bother trying this. I will let y'all know how I feel about it next month. All right, so next up we're gonna talk about the flops for the month of September. Buckle in, y'all, this is gonna be a long one. I'm so sorry. I feel like all these videos, my month ends, are gonna be so long, so I just want you to be prepared for them because I want to be able to go over all the stuffs. All right, so the flops for the month, you may have seen this in a video when I spoke about the voluminous false fiber lashes and the voluminous million lashes from L'Oreal. I have been told, however, that I should try to use both together, so I am going to try that. But these are the flops so far. The mascaras, one of them was supposed to be false fiber lashes. It just did not work out like false fiber lashes. I have a false fiber lash mascara. It doesn't behave like one. It doesn't act like one. It doesn't even do the crumblies like it's supposed to. It just doesn't do anything that would make me feel like that, and it doesn't make my lashes look thicker or fuller or more beautiful. So I just felt like, bleh. However, one of y'all wonderful people out there told me, hey, why don't you just like use them together? And I'm like, all right, I'll use them together. So I'm gonna go ahead and put those back in my little mascara bin so that way I remember to do so. And now I have to, because I have this video, and we'll see if that works out for me. Another flop is going to be the Smooth Shadow from Elizabeth Mott. These are the creamy eye pencils. One's in Pearl and the other one is in Raven. Now here's the thing. This is the one that flopped, okay? What happened was I put this in my waterline, and it felt like my eyes were on fire. Now, I don't know if I just had a reaction to this, but this isn't the first time that I've done that. And so finally it was like, it's not me, it is the product. But because I had this reaction from this one, I decided to just go ahead and let go of the Raven as well. They look like this, like it's oh gosh, it's really pretty and it's really cool. Like, it looks so good to finish a look, but I just wasn't about it. Here is the Pearl and the Raven. So they're actually really pretty. They have a little bit of a shimmer to them, but when I tell you, I mean fire, I was like, so for that reason, these are flops for me. I can't go ahead and use them because I have sensitive enough eyes as it is. And the last thing I want to do is give myself a sty or anything like that from continuing to try to use this product. So these were flops in my book. I'm so sorry. If people like the Elizabeth Mott ones, let me know if you like them, how you like them. Did anybody else experience like fiery eyes? Like, please let me know, because I feel awkward. But remember, this is just makeup. Just because it doesn't work for me doesn't mean it won't work for you. And just because it works for me doesn't mean it won't work for you, right? I did that right. Okay. All right. Next up, we're gonna have the NARS Cacao Creamy Concealer. This is a flop for me. I don't know why. People were always talking about this concealer. I cannot get it to be my friend. Every time I use it, I just feel like, and I'm gonna try it like one more time because I feel like maybe I'm just doing something wrong. This is it here in this little, this is it here in this little corner of my hand. I just feel like when it gets on my skin and it just makes me look old as fuck. And you know, I don't mind being old. I'm 40, but I don't want to look 60. And I feel like this has been making me look really, really old. And I don't know if it's me. I'm just gonna keep playing with it one more time. This is the month where I'm really gonna get in here with this concealer and try more, because I just feel like sometimes I feel like I don't give a product enough of an opportunity to wow me, maybe, you know? So I'm gonna try this again, but so far it is a flop for me because all right. Also in the concealer realm of flops, we have the Tarte by the Sea Hydro Sealer. This is garbage. Okay, first of all, I did not get a good shade, which they only do so many shades, but this is like, and I know it has the word hydro, like as in water, but it's like if I got the full size of this, I seriously would be pissed off. Like, I would be so mad if I purchased the full size of this. It's not great. It doesn't do much in the way of coverage, and I just found that it was kind of weirdly sticky. And it's not like, it's just got a strange stickiness to it. So I felt like because it was sticky, it was just causing issue where I couldn't get anything else to lay down over it if I needed to. If I needed to put a little powder on, it just was making it look worse. I don't think I'm gonna keep trying this because, one, it's not the right shade. It's deep sand, but you know, maybe I will, who knows? Because it's like almost the same color as the eye canvas. You see what I'm saying? And I don't think I want that for my, I'm gonna try it again. I'm gonna try it again, because that's who I am, especially when it comes to concealers. I always feel like I need to try them again. So for now, this is a flop, but I feel like, I really think that it's a flop, but I'm trying to give it the benefit of the doubt because I have a lot of concealer and sometimes I worry that I'm mixing them up. So this month, it's gonna be like 3 concealers that I'm using and that's it, so I can't get confused. All right. The last actual flop I have, okay, so here's the thing. The Ofra mattifying makeup fixer, I did receive this in PR. I don't enjoy this. Now, there's a few reasons. One, it is extremely fragrant, and here's what it looks like. It is extremely fragrant, which, again, if you are fragrance sensitive, scent sensitive, this will not be a friend to you. The only reason it is a flop for me, besides the scent, is that I don't really want to look matte. Ever. So this is not for me, and that's why it is a flop for me, because I don't want to look matte. I have 2 more of these that I can try, so one of them I'm going to also try this month, so I'll be trying that one alongside my BH Cosmetics one and having a good time using setting sprays, and I'll be back with you. But this is just really fragrant, and I don't want to mattify my face, but I thought I'd try it. And here's the other thing, I didn't feel like it mattified my face. I felt like my face was just really sticky. You kind of have to really shake this up, because the stuff that they use for mattifiers, which I think is like birch, I feel like it's birch. And let me see if that's the ingredient that's in there. But I feel like birch is often used. And I just feel like sometimes these ingredients that are used to help mattify the skin also make your skin sticky. It could just be a me thing. I'm an oily face bitch. But this is a flop for me. I won't continue to use this. I'm gonna pass this on to somebody who would enjoy it, maybe. But for me, it's a no-go. All right. Woo. Now we're gonna get to the bops, and then y'all will be free. Is this video like 47 minutes long? If it's 47 minutes, actually, when I'm done editing it, I'm gonna give myself a high five. All right, now here we are with the bops. The finale of this video. If you stuck around this long, please drop a bat emoji, because Butte Bean has her new collab coming out, which I'm really excited about, and let's do bat. It's freaking bats. All right, so my bops this month are many. A lot of these things actually came from Etsy. So we're just gonna go ahead and get started with the things that I have on currently. This necklace, it's non-beauty, but it's a bop. This is a choker that I did receive. I bought this from Whisper to the Moon, as well as this ring. This is a Blood Moon ring. I just love them. I love that shop. In case you're wondering, I'll have all this jewelry linked below. I am so excited by these things. I'm just having a good time. So non-beauty, these things. All right, now, the next thing we're gonna get into is body. When I tell you, first of all, okay, there's this shop called Body Butter Girl, and if you remember, I discussed a different shop, Sweet Clementine shop, Sweet Clementine soap, excuse me, last month, and I talked about their scrub, and I was like, I like it, but it's not what I actually want in my scrub. Like, I love their soaps, I love their lotions, but I really wanted to talk, like, I really want a specific scrub. Body Butter Girl delivered. This is, like, you can tell I've been in this. It's getting to be done. Has the perfect amount of, here we go. Has the perfect amount of goodness in it, and I'm loving it. This one is coconut and rose, and I have been told from Emily, who ordered from them, that you can ask for it without rose if you want to. I'll have her shop linked below, but this is such a luxurious little scrub. I have such a wonderful time with it. Like, but here's the thing. I feel like, and I could be wrong, I feel like a black girl made this. Listen, here's why. It's fairly heavy on oils, which I love in my showering experience, which this time of year, I specifically really like to have oils in my scrubs, because this time of year is when my skin tries to be a dry ass angry bitch, and I'm not having it. I am going to be soft and smooth year round. And that scrub is delivering the goods. It smells amazing. It feels great on my skin. And I'm currently in process of trying to get like all of it. I'm just kidding. I'm currently in process of trying to get like another, like the bigger size, because I got the smaller size to try it out. The smaller size I think is $9. And I think the larger one, I can't remember, it might be $20. So I don't even care, because it's amazing. Also from Body Butter Girl is my new favorite body butter. This is coconut and vanilla shimmer. I have this on right now. And I don't know why I can't continue to turn things in the right direction, but this stuff is amazing. It smells heavenly. Yes, it has shimmer in it. I've already started digging into it, so you can see. I've already started digging into this bad boy. I am in love with this. Again, this is oils heavy. This is one that's gonna look quite shimmery on the skin, but once it sinks into the skin, you are going to be soft. I love it. Again, I have normal skin for the most part, but listen, when winter starts coming, like I get that thing where you can see all of the little triangles in my skin, you know. I know it's ashiness, but it's beyond that. It's like desert dry, and you can just see like all your little skin triangles, and I ain't about that life, and this is gonna stop me from having that life, especially on my legs. So I'm really excited about that. These are definitely bops from me. If I try anything else from Body Butter Girl, I will definitely let you know. But Body Butter Girl is a bop. It's a bop. Next up in body, we're gonna talk about scents. These are from two different shops. One of them is from Sensual Goddess. This is the coconut perfume oil. I am a fan. I love it. It smells just like coconuts, and I love coconut everything. Like, that is something I have in common with Lauren May Beauty. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. And I'm a fairly big sucker for perfume oils over perfume because I have a high sensitivity to being able to smell alcohol and fragrance, specifically in fragrance, that it really bothers me throughout the day and begins to give me a headache, because once the actual scent diffuses, like all I can smell is the alcohol. These do not do that for me, so I really like them. This one came from the Sweet Clementine soaps, and this is Jasmine Dreams. This is another one that it's just, these are making my life. I love smelling, I smell amazing. And this one actually doesn't smell like jasmine the way that you think that it would. It smells like candy to me for some reason. Like, it's a little floral, it's like floral candy. To me, but I like this one. This one is more for those like dreamy times where I'm having like a dreamy moment, like I'm gonna be a dreamy ass bitch. So these are two of my favorite ones, and there's one more actually from I'm So Sorry to Keep You, because I did get this one as well, which is the Coconut Butter Cashmere. Holy balls, this is from Sweet Clementine soaps as well. This is on another shop on Etsy. It is divine. I just love this. It smells like a sweater. Like, it smells, to me, it smells like a sweater from a Black grandma. Like a Black grandma gave you a hug. And I know you're like, why are you saying a Black grandma? I don't know. I don't have a white grandma, so I don't know what to tell you there. But it smells like a Black grandma giving you a hug, and I just really love the smell of this. And it has like a little bit of like a woodsy smell as well. So I am enjoying my foray into playing in the world of Etsy, and I think that if you want to, or if you need recommendations, hit a girl up, or you can just follow me on Etsy. I think you can do that. Oh my God, you can. So just go ahead, and I'll put the link below for my Etsy if you want to follow me, or you can just find me. Like, my name is just Audra there. It's fine. So if you need any recommendations or want to see what I'm favoriting on Etsy, go ahead and follow me there. Next up, skincare. Okay. Listen, I got this honey mask, and I'm from Honey Mask. I'm not kidding. Because like the brand is I'm From, and then it's a honey mask. Okay. That was a lot of explanation. I got this one from Yes Style. It is small. I will have my link for Yes Style below in the description box. Holy shit. This stuff, I love it, okay? First of all, it does taste like honey. Don't ask me why I tasted it. We're not gonna go there. It does taste like honey. And it feels amazing on my skin. You can leave it on for up to an hour, 10 minutes to an hour. I've left it on for 10 minutes. I've left it on for 45 minutes. I absolutely adore this. This was instrumental in resetting my skin because I went through some shit. I did a few things that I shouldn't have done. We all do. We all do. I did a few things I shouldn't have done with my skin, and I was having like some serious breakout in anger right here, and I had some irritation here. I used this a few times, and like, but I mean, look at my skin. Okay, let's just, and don't say I'm oily. That's rude. I didn't ask you. But like, but I really like this so much. It smells good. It feels amazing on my skin. And I was like instantly soothed by it. And it was just nice to sit and watch TV while I had this mask on. Like, and it didn't get, because of like its consistency, it doesn't get all tight. I don't want to squeeze any out because I want to keep it forever. But next time I put it on, follow me on Instagram, and I will do a little story and I will show you me using it. All right. That's going to be a thing. We're going to do that. Okay. All right. All right. We're going through this. I love it. It's soft. It's emollient. It makes me happy, makes my skin happy. Good news. Next up, I have this on as we speak. This is the Prime Beauty Highlighter. This is their Glow Off. This is on my nose, y'all. I just need you to know that this is glorious. You see it? You see it just shining. All right, so first of all, the reason why I'm so impressed by this is even though it's a loose highlighter, which I'm typically not a fan of, but now since I've been using loose pigments from Hermannerisms, I've really started figuring out how to actually play with these and how to use them. And you can use them in a multitude of ways. Like you could use this as an eyeshadow if you wanted to really like bling out your whole life. But what I really like about this is it's a loose highlighter, but it's not all like thick and grainy. Now, I know you're like, thick and grainy, yes. So what I'm talking about is a lot of loose highlighters seem to have like a little bit of a chunkiness to them that make your skin look very textured, and I don't love that. I don't love that. And I think that's one of the things that drives me and maybe other buyers away from loose highlighters. Also, the fact that it's loose and can be messy. However, the inside, which of course I didn't turn it to show you, but the inside has like a little twisty spot, so you can twist it to the side to close it if you don't want highlighter everywhere. I tend to not do that because the little bit that it comes out, I use the cap and just like use a little bit from the cap, and then that's how I apply it. Then I don't end up with too much generally, but the glow is strong. The glow is on point. I feel like I look like a heavenly ass bitch, and I am for this. Like Prime Beauty coming through for me. I really enjoy this highlighter. I think it's very pretty. It's easy to apply to me. Find it easy to apply, and it doesn't end up making me look like textured as fuck. As you can see, coming close from my nose, and I'm gonna pull you in closer. So you can see here, you don't see a shit ton of texture. You do see that I probably didn't do a straight line, but there's not a whole lot of texture, and I really enjoy that. I don't know if we're at the same spot that we were before because I don't know how to read this camera lens thing, and one day I'll be professional and I'll know what I'm doing. I should have talked about this because this kind of goes with skincare previously, but this is the Tree Hut Sugar Lips Lip Scrub. Listen. This is my friend. I am a fan. I really like this lip scrub. Okay, first of all, you don't have to use a ton of it. I like to use it about every 3 to 4 days, maybe once a week. Depends on what I'm doing, but I love this. It is getting my lip skin, you know, off. It tastes good. Listen, I know we're not, you know, I'm gonna do what I want, but it does taste good. So if you should accidentally get some of it into your mouth, it's like, it's not the end of the world. It does a very good job, and it's not super expensive, and that's something I'm a fan of. I'm gonna put the price of it here, so then that way I'm not lying when I say it's not super expensive. For me, it's not super expensive. Price is always subjective, but it's not super duper expensive in my opinion for my price range. I really like it. I like using it. It's friendly to my lips. Next up, because I'm trying not to keep y'all here for all eternity, which it's already too late for that, is the Uoma Beauty Cleopatra Ink Blackety Black. Y'all, listen. I started using this month, and I bought this a while ago. I don't know what's wrong with me. I do this. I bought this a while ago, and then just like I never used it. I don't know why. I think because I have so many black eyeliners. We're not gonna talk about it. I'm wearing this now. It makes a bomb wing. It makes a bomb ass wing. I felt like I looked gorgeous. I feel like it's pretty easy to work with. It's not very difficult to work with. This pen size is right. This is what it actually looks like. And you have to be careful because the cap is a little bit spring loaded, but I really like that it's got a nice tip on it. It's very easy for you to do like a quick flick. So you get that nice flick, and I'm gonna come in closer so you can actually see what I'm talking about there. Where you get that nice flick where it starts off one end and then tapers off to the other. I think that this is a very nice, very nice pen. And the other thing that I really do love about it is that the top is a little bit spring loaded, but I love that about this because it means that you know you have to hear the click to know that it's actually closed, which I like better than the twisty ones. Some of them twist, some of them click. I do like that this is click, you hear it, so you know it's closed, so you know you're not wasting product and it's not drying out. So Uoma Beauty, you on one. Boop. We're almost finished here, y'all. I have 4 more things, and then freedom. Next up, we have another item that I picked up from the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, but have been using pretty much non-stop, and that is the Petite and Pretty Fully Feathered Volumizing Mascara. All right, this is my bitch. I love this. I'd never even heard of this brand, but I was like, I'm just gonna buy it. And like a clown, I have too much mascara. We're not gonna talk about the amount of mascara I have because it's unfriendly and it's rude. This is the wand. I do understand that a lot of people with hooded eyes do not necessarily enjoy an hourglass wand, and it can jack up your eyes, so I wouldn't recommend it for y'all. Thank you, Emily Hanhan, for that tip. But I love it if you don't have hooded eyes. It's just, I mean, I'm wearing it now. Let's get in. So I'm wearing it now. I absolutely adore the way that it goes on. It doesn't flake. It's not crusty. It feels very, and like, I feel like my lashes are very thick, curled, defined, gorgeous, long. I feel like they did the lengthening. They just feel really, really nice, and I enjoy that. And I don't feel like my eyelashes are clumped together uncomfortably. And I also, again, no flaking, nothing weird really going on with this mascara. This is a good find. I've never even heard of this brand. Don't come for me on that, but I was really excited. I was really excited. I like this a lot. You should pick this up too if you like mascara. All right. Hi, I did sneak in here because I totally forgot one item to add into my Bops, which is the Paradise Prime Hydrating Face Primer from BH Cosmetics. This one is not too soon to tell. I have been using this pretty nonstop as well. I like this a lot. And this is definitely a bop. I, for some reason, thought I got this the previous month. It turns out I didn't. I thought I got this last month, but I didn't. I got it this month. Y'all, things are going awry. Anyway, I really like this. It's not too silicone-y, as Tony says. It's not too silicone-y. It feels good on the skin. I just think that it's a very nice, easy to use primer. It's clear, which I like. I do like clear primers as well because it just makes it easier for me, for you, for everyone involved. And it just looks nice on the skin. I swear that I did this, but I feel like maybe I'm talking about like something else. I don't know. But anyway, just in case I didn't recommend and say this in a previous one, I wanted to make sure that I threw this in as well. So sorry, back to the video. All right, next up we have this. I'm wearing it now. This is the Juvia's Place Madame Metallic lip paint, lipstick, liquid lip. We're gonna call it liquid lip because y'all know I'm terrible. I am terrible playing this game. So this be her. All right, she's quite pretty. She's quite lovely on the lip. She's being a friend. I actually have a little bit of a lip gloss on top of it. I like this for looks like this because it's a beautiful purple without being super overwhelming, but it's a little bit metallic, so you get that shine if you are into shine. I love that I'm using my hand for a whole ass palette for this video, but you get that shine. It doesn't feel too dry. It is a little bit dry for a liquid lip, but I find it to be a bop because it just goes well with a multitude of looks, and I feel like a queen wearing it in like purple queen. Okay, thank you. So I really like that one. Juvia's Place, that's nice. I'm wearing this today and I thought I would bring this out again because this is a bop. It is the CoverGirl Clean Fresh Skin Milk Foundation. Okay, first of all, I know that a lot of people had mixed reviews on this. It does have a little bit of tackiness to it. However, the tackiness is not annoying to me. It just feels like my skin. I think a lot of dewy foundations are going to have some tackiness to it because, hello, dewy? Do what do you think do means? But like, this is the deep 30. I got mine in deep 30 630, deep dark 630, excuse me. And I find that it's quite lovely to have on. And if you are wearing a mask casually, and by casually I mean you only have to wear a mask for a few hours in a couple of places, like let's say you're going grocery shopping, you know, out doing your day runs, you can wear a mask and have this on. And yes, it's gonna transfer. It's not a big deal, but it's not a huge amount of transfer, number one, and I did not powder my face, so it's not a huge amount of transfer. And I'll see if I can show you the mask. It also feels nice on. I didn't feel uncomfortable. It's very pretty. I love that it looks like this is my skin, just like slightly better than my actual skin. And I'm down for that. I love how like this is just very easy to apply. There's very little. I apply mine with my brush. This is an old favorite of mine. I often use my Milani foundation brush, which by the way, let's go ahead and throw this one in too. This is a bop as well, because this has been a bop in the past. It's still a bop now. I came back to use it after I'd been using my Marc Jacobs for a long time. This Milani foundation brush is still bomb, and I like to use these two things together. I know, do you have Milani foundation? Yes, I do, but I have not been using it this month, so get off my back. But I love both of these things. I love this foundation. I'm so, like, I cannot stress enough how much I really like this. Now, if you have issues with coconut milk, coconut anything, I would not recommend this because it does have coconut milk inside of it, but I just like the finish. I like that I look gorgeous. We're just, there's nothing else to say. I like this a lot. It is very nice. It's a very nice foundation. It stays on well. It is, like I said, it's gonna be a little bit tacky, but it doesn't bother me, and I'm really sensitive to that kind of shit, so that's that. All right, now we're at the piece de resistance. In the world of beauty, we're allowed to change our minds, and certainly we should. That is another reason why I have my format being the bops and flops, because it forces me to go back and try things. You know, before I junk some things, not all things, because there are things where I'm just like, bye. But before I declutter or give these items to somebody else, I really do make another attempt to see if maybe I was just like in a shitty mood that day when I didn't like it or whatnot. But again, it keeps me playing in my stash before I buy more shit. All right, here we go. I don't want to hear it, okay? All right, here we go. This month the bop is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Bronzer. All right, so there are a few things that I did to enjoy this bronzer. The number one thing that I went ahead and did is I changed my application style for all of my bronzers, for like all of it. I discovered I'm a flicker. I like to flick makeup. I like to flick it onto my face. And I also changed the brush that I was using. I had previously been using an angled brush. I actually don't like to apply my bronzer with an angled brush because I just don't want to. I don't like it. I tried it. I don't like it. It's not my friend. So I went back and I started using my old school BH Cosmetics brush. This one is brush one. And as soon as I went back and started using that and using my flick technique, listen, it's kind of pretty on. It is kind of pretty on. So for that reason, I am going to go ahead and say that this is a bop. We're going to continue to use it and see if I still continue to like it. You know, we might check back January. Do I still like it? Do I? We're going to find out. Will it make it in the favorites for the year? We don't know, but I am pleasantly surprised to be able to go back and like this. So that's it. That is everything. That is my bops and flops for the month of September. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Again, makeup is personal. It's whatever you like versus whatever I like, and they don't have to be the same. We can still just be friends. I hope you all enjoyed this, and I hope you like the new format. It does make it a little bit easier. I know it's long, but it does make it a little bit easier to kind of follow along the path of everything, know what I got when and where and why, and also when you come back, you know, the following month, you'll know, be like, hey, did you try this? And you can also, you know, bring some of these items up throughout the month and be like, hey, I really wanted to know how X worked. And then that way I can remind myself like, oh yeah, I should try that next. Cause there's a lot of stuff here to try. I'm swimming in skincare, y'all. I'm swimming in it. And I really couldn't be more excited. I am very excited for all of these things. I appreciate each and every one of you for watching this video today. And if you made it this far, drop another bat. So if you made it to the very end of this video, you should have 2 bats. 2 bat emojis. All right, y'all. And as usual, huge shout out to my patrons. Yeah, if you want to join my Patreon, you can go ahead. It's linked below. I appreciate all of you. Patrons got to see the bougie skincare first. And until next time, you know what I'm about to say. It costs you $0 to be kind. $0 to be kind, and it's so good for your soul. And until next time, deuces! Ooh, I am sweating, girl. Of course you're drinking coffee and then complaining you're sweating. Jackass. It's so hot. That's a lot of shit. All right, next up we are going to talk about this mascara that I received from MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lab. What the fuck are y'all doing up there? Can't say that. Giga Black Lash, Giga Black Lash, Giga Backlash, Giga Backlash. I'm so stupid. Fun fact. No one actually lives up there. All right. Bops. Ooh. Okay, that got weird. Okay. Oh shit, it all came flying at me. It's time for the dump truck.